I think when you take somebody very, very young and they start to get horrible, crazy, crippling anxiety and it goes undiagnosed and you don't know what it is that you're feeling, you start to self-medicate because it makes you feel better.
So then you have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that like I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live.
How are you? I'm tired. I'm good. Let me look at you.
Hey everyone. So you've probably noticed that Justin Bieber's been a bit quieter lately. He cancelled his tour, has kept a low profile, and hasn't been sharing as much with the public. Well, it turns out there's much more going on than we initially thought. Justin recently opened up about battling depression, but the situation is even more complicated than that. According to sources, there's some serious family drama brewing, and Justin's even claiming that someone is trying to take his son away from him. That's a pretty wild accusation, and it's definitely got people talking. His family is obviously worried, and the whole situation just seems incredibly stressful. So, let's break down what's been happening and try to understand this whole complex mess. But before we dive in, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, so you never miss out on new content. It's free and really helps support us in making more videos. So, here's the deal with Justin. Things aren't looking good right now, like, really not good. You know how he's been kind of MIA lately, cancelled his tour, and seemed off? Well, it turns out it's way more serious than just needing a break. Insiders are saying that Justin is really struggling, deeply depressed, and frustrated. The reason behind it? It all seems to be about money. Some people he trusted, people who have been in his inner circle for years, even over a decade, have been messing with his finances. Imagine the betrayal of that. It's got to be a huge blow, especially when it's from people you thought you could rely on. No wonder he's feeling down and angry. It's like a punch to the gut. And on top of that, the pressure of fame, everything that comes with being Justin Bieber, it's just a lot to handle. Let's break down this financial mess and why it's hitting him so hard. It's a complicated situation, and honestly, I'm kind of worried about him. But get this, it's not just a vague feeling of being ripped off. According to industry insiders, there are major discrepancies in his financial records. A music industry exec actually said that a lot of money is missing. Whoa, that's not just an accounting error. That's serious. It sounds like a significant amount of money has vanished, and now Justin's brought in a whole new team to sort through the mess. They are uncovering all kinds of things, and honestly, I can't imagine what that must be like for him, finding out that people he depended on may have been taking advantage of him. It's no wonder he feels misled and used. It's a brutal thing to go through, especially when you're already dealing with other personal struggles. This situation is just adding another layer of stress, and it makes his depression and anger more understandable, but that's not all. The financial drama isn't the only thing adding to Justin's stress. There's more going on in his life that's only making the pressure worse. Get this, rumors are swirling that his marriage to Hailey Baldwin is facing some serious strain, and it might be connected to Diddy's, aka Sean Combs, legal troubles. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, Justin is terrified of getting dragged into whatever legal mess Diddy is navigating right now. According to a source close to the situation, Justin is practically sweating bullets, worried sick that he'll be slapped with a subpoena and forced to spill the tea on everything he saw while spending time with Diddy. Think about it, that's a whole new level of stress and anxiety. Imagine having to testify about your friend's legal issues, especially if it involves some pretty lurid stuff. That's a heavy burden to carry, and no wonder Justin is reportedly freaking out. To make matters worse, all this stress is reportedly putting a huge strain on Justin's relationship with Hailey. They are already dealing with the fallout from the financial drama, and now this new layer of legal issues. It's like one thing after another for the poor guy, and it really makes you wonder what else is happening behind the scenes that we don't know about. The whole situation paints a picture of someone under immense pressure from multiple directions, and it's honestly pretty concerning. For those of you who might not be up to date on the Diddy saga, let me fill you in. Diddy is facing some extremely serious charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation for prostitution. He's maintained his innocence and pleaded not guilty, but the legal battle is far from over. And now it looks like Justin Bieber might be dragged into it unwillingly. Another source close to the situation claims that Justin has been dealing with anxiety and depression for a long time, and it's at least partly due to feeling ripped off during his time spent with Diddy. This isn't just a recent issue that's been triggered by the legal drama. It sounds like there's a deeper, more complex history between Justin and Diddy. And now, this whole legal mess is reportedly causing major friction between Justin and Hailey. An insider revealed that Hailey is growing increasingly frustrated with Justin's constant worrying and what they describe as wallowing in self-pity and anxiety. She reportedly feels like he's withdrawing and struggling to cope, and that it's impacting his ability to be present as a husband and father. Those are some heavy words, and they paint a picture of a marriage under a lot of strain. It's even gotten to the point where there are serious whispers about a potential $285 million divorce. That's an absolutely staggering amount of money, and it really shows how serious things are between Justin and Hailey. A source went on to say that Hailey feels like Diddy's legal troubles are the wedge that's driving them apart. She loves Justin. That much is clear, but this whole ordeal is putting unbearable strain on their relationship. It's heartbreaking, and it leaves us all wondering what the future holds for them and their family. It's a lot to process, and it's clear Justin is facing some incredibly tough times right now, but it doesn't stop there. On top of all this, Justin's behavior towards Hailey has been pretty erratic. He's been playing this weird unfollow-follow game with her on social media, which, let's be honest, is pretty immature for a married couple. He claims that someone else is messing with his account, but it all feels a bit suspicious, right? And it's not just the social media antics. Apparently, he's been distant and inattentive toward Hailey, leaving her feeling neglected and ignored. The rumor mill is buzzing with theories, and one of the most popular ones is that Hailey's been pushing Justin to confront his past, especially his history with drug use. Some people are saying that she's worried about his state of mind and whether he's slipping back into old habits. Justin, however, isn't handling the pressure well. Reports say he's lashing out, becoming defensive, and generally losing his cool. This makes the already strained relationship even more volatile. It's just another piece of the complicated puzzle, and it really makes you wonder what's going on behind closed doors. The stress is also starting to take a toll on Justin's physical well-being. Fans and family are growing increasingly concerned after a series of photos surfaced showing him looking thin, gaunt, and haggard. While Hailey's behavior might be interpreted as genuine concern for Justin's well-being, some are viewing it through a different lens: possessiveness. Justin's mom, Patty Millett, is reportedly becoming more worried about Hailey's influence over her son. Whispers are circulating in their inner circle that Patty believes Hailey is trying to isolate Justin from his family and, to put it bluntly, steal him away. It's a classic in-law drama trope, one we've seen countless times before. But when you factor in all the other drama surrounding Justin, it adds yet another layer of complexity to an already messy situation. Is Hailey genuinely concerned about Justin's well-being, trying to get him the help he needs? Or is there a more controlling side to her actions? Is Patty just being a protective mother, worried about her son's vulnerability? Or is there something to her concerns about Hailey's intentions? It's tough to say for sure without knowing all the details, but this definitely adds another dimension to the whole situation. The family dynamic is clearly strained, and it's likely contributing to the stress and pressure that Justin seems to be buckling under. It's a classic case of too many people trying to intervene, and it's probably not helping Justin's mental state at all. In fact, it's probably adding more fuel to the fire. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. I'll be back next week with more updates on your favorite celebrities.